What's good, people? We in the building once again, and once again, I'm looking for. Is that her? No, that's not her. But anyway, I'm waiting for the actress. You know I'm the DJ. But anyway, we gotta get the party started. Let's go.
DJ John Quick, Bobby Baker, DJ John Quick, Bobby Baker.
He's the DJ, she's the actress. He's the DJ, she's the actress. He's the DJ, she's the actress.
Yo, what's good? He's the DJ, she's the actress. I'm superhero DJ John Quick, and I'm waiting for my girl Bobby Baker to get on. But in the meantime, I hope you guys had a great week. This is our finale, our season 1 finale, episode 15. You know, it's crazy how time has flown. But, you know, the show must go on, so I'm sure she'll jump in here at some point. But I think that's her. Let's see if that's our sister, the lovely Bobby Baker. Give me a second. Oh, that's not her neither. Okay, we got the whole, basically the whole cast of Ruthless, Tyler Perry's Ruthless, backstage waiting to jump on. But in the meantime, you know how we do. We got to go right into this. I actually had a great week. I was down in Atlanta DJing to start my first of what's going to be a monthly residency at Paradise Lounge. So I'll definitely have that whole Atlanta, New York thing on lock in a few. We're going to actually be starting another event with Keisha Walker and AJ Calloway on that Sunday. So just look for me in Atlanta every last weekend of the month. But in the meantime, let's get into File This Under. So I want to start with Michael Jordan. Now, Michael Jordan just donated $4 million to Morehouse College in Atlanta, speaking of Atlanta. And, you know, I think, first of all, for anybody to come out of their pockets to donate to an institution that they didn't even go to me, is outstanding, in my opinion. But the problem I was having on social media, like, people was giving Mike the business, talking about, oh, that's not enough, and, only 4 million, you're worth $1 billion, and things of that nature. And I wanted to, jump to Mike's defense, not just because, number one, you never should be in another man's pockets, but number two, like, this dude does a whole lot in terms of philanthropy that doesn't get publicized. Like, it's not going to be a social media post, an Instagram post, whatever. It's not going to be that. He just does it because he wants to do it. Now, of course, as a billionaire, yeah, there's always the advantage of the tax write-off. But so what? As long as it's going to something good, I don't see the problem with it. So what I want to know from our audience, I see you guys up here commenting, I want to know what y'all think about that. Like, is it fair or foul to get on Michael Jordan for not donating enough? $4 million. I'm sure Morehouse isn't saying, oh, we need more. You know what I mean? So I don't really understand, what the problem was. So I'm going to file this under mind your damn business. Because, like, yo, what that man wants to give, he gives. That's it. That's the end of the discussion, as far as I'm concerned. I don't see what the big deal is. So big up to MJ once again. Like, that's a beautiful thing. So, as a Q-Dog has to do. Big up, bro. I'm proud of you, man. So, our second topic has to be this Verzuz that occurred Sunday under little fanfare, I might add. Like, a lot of people, when I was posting about how amazing it was, people were like, oh, I didn't know about it. Oh, thanks for reminding me. And, they really promote the other Verzuz that they've had in the past. So I really understand why they didn't promote this one, which was really the start of the whole Verzuz concept with Timbaland and Swiss Beats. And what I want to say is, listen, we've witnessed some great musical battles during these Verzuz situations, but in terms of club bangers and anthems, I don't think any of those other Verzuz could touch what Tim and Swiss did on Sunday. I mean, every song, it was like watching a heavyweight fight, but in a musical form. Like every song was an uppercut to the chin. It was like roundhouse, haymakers. It was unbelievable, and it also reminded you of the black excellence that is Swiss Beats and Timbaland, because they've recorded and produced so many great songs for so many different artists that you almost forget about the greatness. And as a DJ, and I mean, I was in heaven. I mean, I just, just when you think one had the upper hand, the other one would play a joint, you'd be like, oh, damn, like, oh no, you know what I'm saying? So I know I was not the only one who, in terms of watching it and just getting your entire life from the 90s and early 2000s, like they was just playing some bangers, and it was just so fun to watch, and to see it come full circle as these brothers, no doubt, Tika, absolutely. I'm reading the comments. Kimberly, what's good? No doubt, like they just brought it, and the cool thing about both of them, they had showmanship to go along with it. It kind of reminded me of the Method Man versus Redman battle, which was awesome, in my estimation. But along with the music, they just had the showmanship. It made it fun to watch, and I just really hope Verzuz stays in its very like infantile and relaxed form, because I think that's part of the charm. It doesn't feel staged. You know what I mean? It feels like, hey, I'm gonna go up against my boy or my girl, whatever. We're gonna play these joints, and the crowd's gonna feel it, and we're just having a good time. Now, speaking of crowd, I gotta give a big double thumbs down to the Club Live crowd in Miami. Y'all stank. Y'all just stank. Not stunk, stank. Because for the amount of bangers that these two were playing, and y'all were kind of like, yeah, that's cool, yeah. I don't know if y'all were just all high, like super high, where y'all were just, barely had your eyes open, but I don't know what's going on. It was crazy. Okay, where you at? She said she here. Where my sis at? No, you ain't here. You in the wrong one. All right, she says she here, but I don't see her. Okay, hold on. Let me type. Like, this is the beauty of live podcasts. I have to type her and let her know she's not here. You are not here. Use the link I sent last night. Okay. So anyway, so I'm going to file this under like smell your flowers now, because I'm glad that we're able to appreciate. Oh, here she comes. Looking all. Yeah, here she's finally here. Okay. Now you're here. You wasn't back.
Yeah.
You wasn't backstage. So yeah, you gonna get hazed. Like that's kind of like, I think that's two episodes in a row. Like, what's up? Hold on. Do we got to go back to the negotiating table? Is the pay down? What's going on?
I was in the May 20th room.
Oh, you was in the other room. You wasn't. Oh my God. Your peoples are here.
I see them.
So I already let them know I'm gonna need some dirt on you for all of this.
Look,
at this point, I gotta be able to hold something over you, to get you to come on time. Because this is like getting real Negro-ish.
It really is. I thought it was you. I'm texting him like, I wonder if he got stuck on a train. He had to stay the night. Like, well, I'm waiting too.
No,
I'm in the 6 weeks ago room.
Now, I was just talking about the Timbaland and Swiss Beats versus battle on Sunday. Did you see it?
No, what you done talked about already? What I missed?
Well, the only thing you missed was I talked about Michael Jordan giving. That was actually I was going to save that for myself, but since you weren't here, I'm going to talk about the topics we prepared for. But I was talking about how Michael Jordan, basically donated $4 million to Morehouse, and how people were like, "Oh, that's not enough. He should donate more." And I'm like, "Stay out of grown man's pockets. How about that?" You know what I'm saying? But then I just went into the whole Swiss Beats and Timbaland thing and just talked about how I just got my entire life on Sunday, because they were playing. When I talk about the heavyweight fight, and you forget how many joints they got.
Yeah.
Listen, it was beautiful. So I was just ending up with that. So I'm gonna file that under thank you, Timberland, and thank you, Swiss. Like, just thank you.
Oh,
It's just
yeah.
beautiful. So now that you're here,
Now that I'm here.
nitty-gritty. Let's talk about Monique and what was she talking about? The
Bonnets.
the bonnets, yeah.
The bonnets.
So as I go from as a black man of a certain age, you know, I you know, this is all new to me. The bonnets and the wearing the whole house shoes, the puffy house shoes outside the house. This is all new to me. So I don't sound like the old man in the yards talking about get off my lawn, but I don't know, man. I'm just not. Let's put it this way. I'm going to be running entertainment for a very nice venue in Harlem. We actually moved the date back, so it'll start in September. But with that being said, don't show up with your bonnet on and your afro house shoes on. We're not letting you in. I'm just letting you know.
They won't. Okay. They won't.
So what's your take on all this?
Okay, so my first issue that I had was the fact that Monique, you know, she said what she said.
Yeah.
But she ain't have on no bra.
I saw that. I was like, oh my God.
I was like, dang, nipple. Like, you can't, but meanwhile, you talking about, you know, people being presentable in public. Guess what? This is public. Exactly. It don't get no more public than this.
Exactly.
So don't be a hypocrite. If you get ready to address a group of people about their appearance, make sure yours is straight. I mean, even if she had on the bra, still on the bathrobe, like, really?
I was like, yo, and she had the whole National Geographic tits like going on. I was
like, how did you not tie them up in your belt?
Yeah, you know what? It's like that's like telling somebody don't be prejudiced, you know, sitting there in a Ku Klux Klan uniform.
It's like you still in public. I told my niece and my sisters when they started traveling a lot, I said the main thing you have to be aware of, and one thing that Monique did say that rang true was, however you look, a lot of times is how you will be treated. So as long as you're cool with that, then hey, do what you do. It don't hurt. You know what I'm saying? What you eat don't make me poop. You know what I mean? You do what you do. So, but you know, it's just like for example, I used to tell my sisters, I said, you know, because I'm not the only one that runs late. My sisters do too. And I said, look,
so this is a genetic thing.
It is. It's hereditary. It's inherited. But I was like, look, you're gonna get to the airport, and chances are you might be running late. You might need a favor. Guess what? People are more inclined to do favors for cute people than they are raggedy people. That's just the world.
That's true.
That's just the world. I didn't make the rules. I didn't make the rules.
That's
you know,
true.
So you might want to be cute. And I also thought about this example. I went into West Elm the other day, and I had on an Adidas like sleeveless tracksuit and a gold chain and some gold hoops, and they didn't speak to me. And and now I was presentable, but I was presentable in my own way, in a very urban hood, whatever you want to call it, type of way.
Hold on, Bobby. Speaking of urban, we're gonna try a little something different. I'm gonna add a little bit of music in the background. Can you hear it? Just a little. I just want it too loud. You can hear it then, right?
Give me all the chicken heads from I don't know.
It's just a track.
It reminded me of that.
Continue. I like the story. Keep going.
So I went in and they didn't speak to me, but I wasn't surprised, because I know when I put on certain things, I know that I'm going to be received and perceived far differently than I would if I were to go somewhere in khaki capris and, Cole Haans, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I have to be ready to own whatever I'm putting out there.
Absolutely. So we gonna file this under Live Your Creed, because you can't be sending out messages like that, with a bra and your boobs hanging down to your nipple,
and your nipple light.
Yeah, exactly. She looked absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
So anyway, this next topic, is near and dear to my heart. Our girl Denai Guerrero from The Walking Dead and also of Black Panther fame. She signed on for Disney's new series that's going to be coming out, I believe, next year. It's called Wakanda Forever, and she's going to sign on to play, Lieutenant Okoye, which is beautiful. So I'm excited. Are you excited about this series?
I'm so excited. I'm excited for her.
Yes.
I'm excited for everything it represents. Yes. I'm super excited.
Absolutely, like it's always cool, in nerd, I call it blurred culture, to see what of our favorites, get recognized, and because the way they announce it, like, she's a huge star, which in my eyes she is. You know what I'm saying?
She is. She definitely is.
She's a huge star. She's a dope action star, but I'm sure she could do much more. I've heard her speak in public on a variety of topics. She's just a brilliant sister. So big up to Denai, Wakanda Forever. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna find this under Thank You, Jesus.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
My ADD is torn right now with the with the music.
Oh, okay. So you want to turn it down? You can't.
Yeah, my ADD. My ADD is going haywire.
There's nothing wrong with being self-aware of your strengths and weaknesses. It's okay. It's all right, sis. We understand.
This half wants to dance, and this half wants to listen to talk.
That's actually original track. I didn't mean to make it that funky. I just want something, to play up under. But it's all good. We straight. So listen, I wanted to do one more topic, and that's Regina King. Listen,
yes.
Regina King, for those who don't know, she's in, from what we're understanding from studio, within the last 4 directors being considered to direct the next Superman movie, which is going to be a Black Superman.
Yeah.
The script is being written, the story is being written by Ta-Nehisi Coates, who actually, for those who don't know, for the last couple of years, he's been writing Black Panther for Marvel Comics, the actual comic book. And whatever, and he was a great writer before all that.
Yeah.
So the whole storyline allegedly is they're making Superman black, and Regina King is one of the directors being considered. I think it would be a great look for everybody involved. I really do, because that Superman story has been told over and over again. Yeah. How many times can you tell the same story? You know what I mean? And so I would love to see it from not only her standpoint, but also from Ta-Nehisi's standpoint. So what do you think?
Yeah, I'm super excited. I think everything she touches turns to gold. And I'm glad she's finally getting her flowers and her credit and her just due, because we forget that she was a whole child star. She was a whole child star. And she was, and you look back and she was good. She wasn't like just a child star, like being a kid, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're kind of annoying. But she was a legitimately good child star. So, I think this is her time. This is her season, and I'm here for it.
No doubt. So, you know what, sis? I want to file this under Black Star Power, because that's what it is.
Heck yeah.
That's what it is. Like you said, anything she touches turns to gold. Like her in The Watchmen, oh my God. She killed it. Like, I hope she makes it a way where she can actually. Why don't she play Lois Lane? That would make it even doper.
Oh, don't you threaten me with a good time.
So we're gonna file this under, just Black Star Power. But anyway, sis, we got some special guests in the building. I'm hyped. I've already introduced myself to most of them since your ass wasn't here, but that's okay. We still love you.
I was busy being a terrible mother.
That's all good, babe. That's all good. So listen, I'm going to give you the honors of introducing our very esteemed guests from one of my favorite shows.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is not often that you have a cast of people who love each other and support each other and ride for each other the way that the Ruthless cast does. I've been very blessed and fortunate to spend space and time with these amazing people. And it is my absolute pleasure, without further ado, to introduce you to Hervé Claremont.
What's up,
And
Bobby?
hey, Hervé. And to Yvonne Sinette Jones. Hey, girl. I see you with the girls. And that's Lenny. Lenny plays Daikon. What's good? That's my husband, older too. That's Anthony. That's Stephanie. People get us confused. People think we're the same person, but we not.
I don't know how.
He was like, y'all look alike.
Right. That's my play cousin. Where's Nyreen?
She doesn't have her camera on yet, so somebody text her. Somebody text her. Shoot her a text. Yeah, she's got the whole.
She said, I brought my phone and now I have no case on it.
Come on, Bobby.
It's always an adventure with Bobby on here. Trust me. What did we have last week? Was it the cat or something running? What
my dog.
Your dog.
My dog.
The dog just walked in front of the camera and just said,
"Oh no, that was a fly. That was a fly.
Oh, that was a fly. Okay,
yeah,
I can't keep up with your special effects that you got going on.
That's okay. I'm getting my life. I got my dog a bark collar, and so I can pretty much be a life coach now because I got it all together.
So listen,
Bobby, does everybody in here know what size your dog is, though? Can you tell everybody the size of your dog?
Oh, that dog. Now he's talking about the little dog is the one that they hear. Now, I do have a 165-pound South African Mastiff.
Oh,
what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That ain't no dog. That's a damn bear.
You know what I'm saying? Like I respect him so much.
You better.
Okay.
That's
I got so much
person.
respect.
That's a whole person in there.
Yeah.
So Bobby, before we get started, I just want to say, first of all, like y'all show is one of my favorite ones to binge, but it's a controlled binge because I don't want to binge too much and then it's all over. So I've been taking my time. So I'll watch like 3 episodes in one night and then I'll chill. You know what I'm saying? Then I'll come back the next week. Y'all are a treat to me, like real talk. I love the show and just the energy that you guys bring. As you come on the set, I can already tell we have a lot of fun tonight. So, but here's the thing, y'all. Before all of y'all leave, I'm gonna need some dirt on Bobby. All right, before y'all leave. All right, y'all make sure I give me some good dirt. And then we be good. I don't believe you. No,
Bobby was on her best behavior.
What? Bobby, what was the payoff?
Do you have a squeak? Do you have a squeak sound effect? Because I'm squeaky clean. Off up in here.
All right.
I can't remember.
I'll try back later.
Yeah, I got nothing either.
So, in honor of us opening, John, I don't know if you knew this, but Bless Anthony is the one behind the intro, the song in the intro. Yes.
Oh,
yes. He wrote it. He produced it. Like that's his song.
Don't do me like that.
That is his song.
Okay. Yo.
Oh, come on,
crazy.
man. Come on, Bless.
He pitched it to us first. He shared an incomplete version of it first.
Wow.
With us.
Well, you know what that means.
And I made him change a couple verses.
You got to hear it from the kids. The kids love it.
Yes.
That's
Do y'all remember when he shared it in the WhatsApp?
Yeah.
Like it's so hard to like music that you've never heard before.
Yes.
But it was automatic.
Off the rip.
Fire.
Damn, thank you guys so much, man.
He was
Wow, y'all are making my day
just
just reminiscing about that moment. Oh, I want to share with y'all.
Talk about that moment.
Yeah.
Just, man, I wrote that the morning after I landed back in LA, the night after we shot Ruthless. And I feel with all the love that y'all gave me, with all the love that TP gave us with that amazing experience. And man, I had a meditation and I sat down and I made myself notes about what I wanted to talk about in that track form. And then I thought about like this was like a gift. It started off as just being like a gift to the team. And man, the way y'all are talking about it right now makes me feel really humbled and really privileged and really, really honored, man, to be embraced like that. 'Cause I really wrote it with a lot of passion, a lot of love, and y'all are returning that right back to you times 1,000. Thank you so much. It feels great to hear this. Thank you.
What did you do when you found out that he was gonna use it in the intro? What did you do? What did that day look like?
Yes.
I went on a 5-mile run, and I just had my hands out, and I didn't stop, and I probably ran the record time of my life, and I just said thank you probably 5 billion times.
Oh,
like a beast through the jungle. Thank you. Oh,
I love
crazy.
it.
Visualization is real, man. Manifestation is real. I literally felt and visualized everything, and it was awesome. It was awesome. It was the best experience. Thank you. It was the best.
My girls think he's a celebrity because they just sang a little belated happy birthday to him. And then I said, you know, that's Anthony that did When the Sun Goes Down. They're like, what?
Bro.
We sang to him?
So, okay, so Herb, you mentioned your girls. So I have a question for you, Herb.
Uh-oh.
So imagine this. Imagine this. The year is 2035, okay? And your girls, your twin girls, Hervé has 2 twin girls. They call you and
only one set of twins.
One set of twins.
You know what I'm talking about.
I'm just okay.
It's
been a minute since we've all been together, you know.
So they call you and they say, you know, we've inherited the acting bug from you, Daddy, and we want to do Ruthless 2.0.
Oh. Okay.
What is your response to your
What's your
beautiful
role?
little girl?
What's your role? Let me read the script. I gotta read that script first. That's a great question. I gotta read that script first.
You gotta read that script.
I might be 6 feet under anyhow, so who knows?
But they grown though. Like, how would you? You know, if they were to get into the industry,
I'm gonna support them on whatever they choose to do.
That's what's up.
Absolutely.
Good answer. Good answer. That's a good dad. That's a good dad.
Man, to me, I'd have said, hell
Well, it depends on if Daikon's still in it. You know what I'm saying? Is Daikon gone? Then they may be okay.
Yeah, I gotta go first.
All right. So speaking of the hell no, right? So this is a question for everybody. This is a one-liner question for everybody. So we've said, as actors, we say yes all the time, and even in Ruthless, we've said yes to a lot. What does everybody say no to? As an actor, as an entertainer, where do y'all draw the line?
That's a great question.
That's a loaded question.
Yeah.
How about we start with Bobby?
Hey y'all got company. Y'all got company. Here she comes.
Is that Nareen?
Here she comes.
Right on time.
Yes.
What up, Nareen?
Okay.
So now you gotta
Nareen-
give the question to Nareen then.
Okay, so I just
Nareen,
posed
what up?
yes. Nareen.
I had my camera off. I heard he was asking about dirt. Hello.
Oh, you got dirt?
Anybody got dirt? It's her.
You got dirt?
Wait,
Dirt.
dirt, but
Oh yeah. I want to hear some dirt. Yeah, no doubt, Irene.
I missed the dirt. Dirt on who though? I missed that part.
Me.
On Bobby, on my co-host.
There's no dirt on Bobby. No.
So if she don't have yeah.
No
Nobody
dirt
has.
on my
It is
cut
sweet.
though. Don't even come at me like that.
I don't
Nice
believe you,
to
but it's
meet
all good. It's all good. I see y'all are a tightly knit team. I like that.
Yeah,
I like
you
that.
can't mess up this chain.
That's right.
She's such a good person, such a good spirit, such a good soul. Like,
Nah,
Thank you, Irene. Likewise, takes one to know 12. But so I was asking. I said, we're talking
I'm
about
the one who has
content.
bootleg Wi-Fi out the group. So
Oh,
if I be like, "What happened?" Just text me in the private chat. Like,
okay, got you. So what I was asking them was, we've done a lot, we've agreed to a lot, we've said yes to a lot. We're actors, that's what we do. But the question that I posed was, what do you say no to? Where do you draw the line? And then they spun it back to me. So I'll be a good sport and I'll go first because I just had this situation where I had an audition and it was actually for a very, it was like a very satanic, demonic role where it was like possessed and a very intimate relationship with the devil and with witchcraft. And just personally, to each his own. I don't judge anybody for being able to go there. Whoever can go there freely, I applaud them. But personally, because of interactions I've had with those sorts of people, with that realm, I have to steer clear of it.
Yeah. So you've had interactions with the devil.
You know,
we got some dirt coming. We got some dirt coming.
That's the dirt. I knew it was coming out.
He likes me. He wants me.
I've never danced with the devil in a pale moonlight.
Like, no. Like, I don't know, like, he be on me, but I be like, nah. But so, yeah. Anyway, what about y'all? Anybody? And you don't have to answer. I'm just curious.
Well, I second that personally, just because it is so real that I don't want to tempt anything. So it's kind of just unknown. So I put it to my agent this way, like, y'all could cast me in those like Disney ones where, you know, she's the witch or she's the something, but it's like, I don't know, soft. But once it gets into the occult and once it gets into, you know, incantations and chanting and things like that and saying words, because I'm like Blessed, where I really believe my words have power. I'll be very specific about what I use my words for. So that is something that once we get to that kind of thing, I'll have to decline just because I'm like, I don't know what I'm saying. Right. Or what's gonna happen with words.
Right. Anybody else?
I think that kind of just falls.
No, I'm just kidding.
What? You go first.
Everybody say he'll do it all.
Daikon. No, I said I would do it all, but no, I'm sure there's a line I'll draw. You know, just coming from the Caribbean, coming from West Indian parents. There's definitely that. You know, that's just part of the core. You know, so I'll be like, okay.
And when you're Haitian, they do want you to do voodoo all the time because and that's actually how I got my first gig. Was I did a reenactment of a Haitian ex-girlfriend who like went to somebody and had them put a spell on her ex-boyfriend, but I was just reenacting, so I didn't have to say nothing.
Right. All right. Question for
Lenny was about to answer.
Oh, Lenny was about to go. Okay, go, Lenny.
Yeah, I was just saying, what you call it. I think Daikon has set the bar. Right? You know what I mean? I don't think I should be doing anything more than what I'm doing. So if something comes along that's a little more racy than Daikon, I might have to be like, all right, Tyler got that one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's it though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Who knows where we're going next with this dude? So I'm like, all right. You got one. But
the raciness is how people fell in love with you, which leads me to my next question. Like you have to have a little bit of crazy to watch Ruthless, to be in Ruthless. You gotta have a little bit of crazy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a little bit of crazy. And the Ruthless fans, they crazy. So I want you.
Yep.
I want you and I want
our Ruthless fan.
I don't know if Nareen can hear. Nareen says she's having trouble hearing, but Lenny, can you start off by telling us what's the craziest fan encounter? I saw something on Instagram the other day where somebody said they saw you. But what's the craziest fan encounter you've had, or whatever? What's the craziest thing they've done?
That's loaded.
That is super loaded, right?
You can't give me top 3.
Top 3. No, thankfully, like I'm a hermit.
Have a drink.
I'll be in the crib chilling. I don't go out much, but when I do go out, like the turn up happens to find me, right?
Yeah.
So a fan saw after we finished shooting this past Wednesday. Fans saw us at a strip club.
Yeah, they did.
You know what I mean? So yeah, that was. I can't be out in these streets. But the wildest thing was I was in New York a week or so ago, and from behind, someone in their car was like, "Oh my God, Daikon!" I was like, "Oh shit, what is?" The passenger
it's
side
the girls
of the car hanging out the window with her man driving. I'm like, "Oh my God." I hope I'm, I feel bad for the dude. Like,
damn. See,
and
people are creeping on you like you be creeping on them.
About, I'm sorry if I scared you. I just had to say something. I was like, I gotta walk with my mask on.
You know what it was. You know what it was. It was the curls.
It was the curls.
It was the curls. I saw the curls. I saw the back of your head. It was the curls.
You can recognize me from the back of my head. This is why I say Tyler got the one. That's it. I can't be wilding out no more.
You do have some pretty curls, Lenny.
You did. Nareen, can you hear yet?
All right, I can hear Lenny, and then I just heard you, but I missed everything that Yvonne said. But I know she's sticking. I can hear her laughing right now, so I don't know what's happening.
Lenny, ask her the same question I just asked you.
So, what's the craziest fan interaction that you've had since Ruthless started?
Well, first of all, let me shout out. Thank you for the Ruthless fans for watching the show. I really appreciate it.
Yes.
But I'm not as recognizable as everyone else. I switch up my hair every week, every month, however I feel. So I don't personally feel like people have been like, "Oh my God, that's Lynn." Like I haven't gotten that. But when I was next to Lenny, we went to a group of us went to this arcade place or whatever, just to have some fun. And when I was with Lenny, someone recognized Lenny, and it was like a trick. It was like a domino effect because of Lenny. But off of GP, just looking at me, I haven't gotten that yet. So.
But what about in your DMs though?
Which one?
What about in your DMs though?
Ooh.
And my DMs.
Ooh.
Damn.
Now you get personal now.
I got some people that's been very, very sweet with their comments. I've gotten some nice compliments from some fans.
Some proposals.
So, what happened?
Some proposals.
Some proposals.
Oh, maybe, possibly.
All right, I got a question for Stephanie. Stephanie, you quiet. I got a question.
I was quiet, or I just couldn't hear Stephanie. But
no, Stephanie was quiet. I got a question for directly for you. So, all right, so it's really easy to judge people in cults and stuff like that. But I want you to tell me what 3 things a cult would have that would make you say, I might come hang out with y'all. What 3 things will make you risk it all? I might come through.
Nada. I'm good.
Nothing. Wait, nothing would tempt you at there's nothing that you would be like, I come check it out for about an hour. Nothing.
Well, let's say they have access to extraterrestrials or something. And
okay.
Just for real, then I'm gonna check it out. But that's about it.
Dang, Stephanie, why you gotta be so good?
Right, because we know Sarah.
Beyonce's
at the cult. You gotta just say Beyonce and Bobby joins the cult right there.
Yeah, I'll be the founding member. I'll be the founding member. I thought Ashley was gonna be with us.
Yeah.
Where's Ashley?
Probably CPT'd out.
John, you got any questions? I'm hogging them. I feel like I'm hogging.
Listen, I'm enjoying the show. About the show. So you keep going. I'll have some a little later on, but My main question was the dirt, and they stuck
what
together.
You trying to figure out Wendy Williams?
Let me tell you, John.
Wendy Williams Breakfast Club.
Nyree, I just like to have dirt over Bobby. That's all. It's all good. That's my
You want to know how Bobby showed up to the set? He was like, "Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Oh, it's such a pleasure. I'm just so blessed to be working with y'all." She was just so pleasant the whole time. I mean, seriously, she was. She was just like
I hate to admit it, but that doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me at all. Now she's been a pleasure to work with.
Thank you.
But I do have a question. Mm-hmm. What, and I guess we'll take our time and go around the circle, but what were you doing before this show, before you got casted to the show? I guess we could start with Stephanie up in the corner.
I was just auditioning, doing like low budget films and stuff like that. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Bless. What about you, bro? Let me ask you this: do you produce music as well, or just a hobby, or is this something as serious as your acting?
No, I was writing and performing before I ever did my first even theater class.
Oh wow, that's dope. Hervé, what were you doing before this?
I actually showed up late for shooting because I was just working on
Did I lose you?
Mr. Iglesias on Netflix. So I'm always just kind of we're doing the hustle. It's a grind, We interview every day.
yes, absolutely. Yvonne, what about you?
Let's see. I was auditioning before I got the Oval. So I got the Oval, and then that segued into Ruthless. But yeah, it went from like my credits were like, I was just looking at it. It was like 1, 1, 1, 1, 7, 33. It was just God just doing his thing. You know what I mean? Where that's why I always tell everybody, like, it's just a suddenly you're here and you're like, it's the same. And then one day something comes that changes it. Yeah. So that's what this was for me.
Okay. Nyree, what about you?
Well, Ruthless was my first TV show, so I'm also a dancer and singer, so I was dancing my ass off probably somewhere on a gig.
Tell him for who. She's being modest. Tell him who you were dancing for, Nyree. Yeah,
in the front row so that we can see it on the video.
Go ahead.
I've danced for various artists such as
come on now.
And who are those various artists?
I can't stand y'all. I cannot stand y'all. So I've danced for Beyonce, like
Thank you.
Hey,
the once in a lifetime Beychella. It's on the video. You see her.
You can't just shuffle across Queen Bee.
I don't know. She got to say, it's just Beyonce. Nothing.
You can't put Beyonce in various artists. You can't put Beyonce in various artists.
All you had to say is Beyonce. We was good.
Oh, that's so sweet. I was, working my regular 9 to 5 job and balancing all of that right before Ruthless came in. So super grateful, super grateful.
Okay. And what about you, Lenny? Oh, hold on. What's that noise? It sounds like somebody shaving or something. Y'all hear that?
Yeah, that feedback.
I do hear that.
Now stop.
Not me, and it's not my Wi-Fi.
It just stopped. Anyway, Lenny, what about you? What were you doing before this?
I was working like 6 jobs. I was whooping my ass. It's auditioning very rarely, and luckily the network of acting friends and producers I had have kept me busy over the past 6-7 years. So I was always in some kind of project one way or another. But I mean, living in New York, you got to have like 8 jobs just to grow.
I'm here with you, bro. I'm here with you.
You know the deal.
I'm in New York. You already know.
So you know what's up.
New York in the building.
New York in the building.
Hey.
No doubt.
Then Ruthless just came along and literally was like, all right, you put your time in, homie. Come through and get this work over here. All that grinding, all that killing yourself, I'll do it for Tyler. And it was like, no problem. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's
Yes,
what's up.
sir.
I got. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I'm glad y'all came together like Voltron because y'all one of my favorite shows. So
nice reference. Nice
We
reference.
appreciate you watching it.
Yeah.
You know, watching it. Like, I mean, that's the only way. We honestly really benefit from the COVID situation. You know, the BET Plus was a new platform, and like trying to explain to people like it's BET Plus. Like, wait, BET? No, BET Plus. So you know, it was just like a new platform, and we benefited. Like, everyone had to be stuck in the house and watching TV. So it was like, y'all better watch Ruthless, and we benefited from it. So lovely. So I'm gonna say, you know, I'm not gonna say thank you, COVID. I'm gonna just say
that just doesn't sound right.
I'm not gonna say that.
Thank you, COVID.
We benefit from what happened. So
I've got a question that sort of merges our worlds, John. And this is sort of a one-liner question, and we'll just go around.
Okay.
So when I think about Ruthless, I think everybody kind of has a moment in Ruthless where we got to ride out. All right, where we about to fight or whatever, right? So here's the scenario. I pull up, right? This is like real life, right? I pull up because I hear somebody messing with y'all. So I'm like, okay, I'm about to pull up and we're going to ride out and we're going to handle it. Right?
Okay. All right.
So I pull up. What do y'all want me to be playing on the radio?
I knew he was going to ask.
I love it.
What song?
That is a
what
great
song do y'all want me to be playing on the radio when I pull up and we get ready to ride on it?
Let me get my computer so I can look up set it off.
I would say I have to play. You would have to be playing Ludacris. Move, big. Get out. That's what I would want bumping, and then I want you to like ram whatever's happening. Like just ram through. I jump in and we'll bounce. Right? That's what happened.
I love it.
We can cuss on this show. I don't know.
Yeah, you can cuss.
Yeah, you cuss.
You got it. You got it.
I'm ready to go now.
All right, so
I'm ready to go now. Who y'all got?
Come on! I want a snippet of every song. You should do that.
I'm gonna try. No promises. You know, y'all might play some joints I'm not familiar with. I'm saying, you know. But go ahead. Who's next?
I would have to say the late DMX.
Okay.
You got it?
He got a lot of music. He has
that boy.
I got you.
Y'all, let's find somebody to fight after this.
Oh Lord.
Who's next?
What's the name of this song? Fuck the mother hitters, because I'm down.
Oh yeah.
Fuck the mother hitters.
It's right.
That's the P one.
Yes.
Woo! If you ever pull up with that playing, I'm like, all right.
Yes. You could be in the club and like somebody like, you know, knock your straw out your cup. And it goes left.
Oh my God.
Who's next? What else y'all got?
90s hits, so I'm feeling this 90s hits.
Yes.
I mean, you know, I'm a real lover of music, so it's really hard for me to just pick one. So I got 2 songs. I'm sorry. I gotta go against the rules. I gotta
always breaking the rules,
land.
Irene. Always breaking the rules.
So as far as like a fight song, like we about to get hype, I'm gonna say "Knuck If You Buck," right?
Yeah.
Right. But then if I want to remind, but then like if I want to pull up, because my energy already gonna be like, I will you up, you know what I'm saying? But if I want to just be cute about it and then walk away, give him a Bible verse, because Jesus gave me grace.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? If I gave him grace, I'd probably say like, play that Kanye "We Are Champions," just to remind me and my cousin, like, we ain't got time for the birds. We ain't got time for this shit. Like, we champions, you know? So I might play a little Kanye. You realize that you are a champion.
Yes, I did. So I packed it up and brought it back to the crib.
So who's next? Who's next?
Bless.
Oh man, Bless just rolled out. I was gonna give Bless some love, man.
Bless is gonna play his own track. That's
I'm gonna give Bless some love, man. Bobby, you better roll up when the sun goes down.
I'm not that narcissist. You got the wrong one.
So what you playing? What am I playing? What am I queuing up?
If I were to pick something,
yeah.
I'll go with the first person that inspired me to have like delivery and movement and bass in my voice. I'm going for like some old school Method Man, like Release Your Doubt. When I first stepped on the scene, I was petrified. Chased back to the lab like they was being chased by homicide. And he was just over here with the wild hair. Oh man, nah.
Yeah.
I go for that's one of my favorite Method Man songs. That song.
Jesus.
You
made me want. I want to fight.
Yeah, you want to fight, right?
I already did my.
Oh, you know what? Steph messed me up with the DMX, and I had to go straight to Bless with When the Sun Goes Down. You know.
Come on,
now,
man.
Bobby, you go up when the sun goes. Come on now.
I do.
That song is hella hype for sure.
Yes.
Yo, my girls know all the words.
The compound.
That's crazy.
Them singing me happy birthday today was everything.
You best salute me.
Hey.
The record is crazy.
Irvin, where's my birthday? Happy birthday song from the Twins.
You know, you didn't pick up the phone when I called. You know,
Happy belated, Happy belated, my
Nice.
You know, Bless picked up the phone.
Oh.
You know.
Hold up.
Something. I didn't hear anything. English. What happened?
Time for the birthday
Going in and
Oh man.
Yeah. Y'all making me smile tonight. I'm telling you. I love this. Thank you, Bobby.
I feel like, Bobby, I feel like I'm at a party.
So listen, if I was riding up to the compound to rescue, the ladies or whatever, this is where I would ride out to. This is what I would write up to.
Love it. Well, y'all,
I think Daikon character would be like Alicia.
How's it going now?
Y'all so crazy. Y'all so crazy. Well, look, y'all. As y'all can see, this is how we, as all the listeners, all the viewers, as you can see, this is how we do. This is how we get down. It's always love, laughter, and smiles. And I'm so grateful for each and every one of y'all, even the people who couldn't make it. Just thank y'all for being here with us tonight. Thank y'all for bringing joy and smiles and laughter.
Absolutely.
All that jazz. We love you. For real.
I love you guys.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm tired like I was at a party.
My cheeks hurt. My cheeks hurt.
Yo, I love y'all. I love y'all, man.
We love you.
We love you back.
I would like to make an announcement. I'm now the official DJ for Ruthless.
That's why he's wearing
I'm the official
purple.
DJ. That's right. You know, absolutely.
Yeah, but you gotta have Anthony's track down then.
Oh, no doubt. Nah, please, have you guys in the show. So before we get out of here, do you guys have any new projects on the horizon?
Always, one way or another.
All right, so Irene, is there anything you got coming up, that we should know about?
I just finished wrapping a Jazz Man's Blues Tyler Perry movie.
Nice.
So that'll be on Netflix.
On Netflix.
That'll be dropping soon this year.
All right.
And that's it for now. In Jesus' name, and we'll figure out other stuff.
Yes.
Bless, what you got going on, bro?
I finished recording a song last night that I'm really excited about. It might be we're talking about tying it into a film, and next week I got blessed with a little book, and I'm doing a Chevy National commercial, which is really cool.
Hey, wait a second. Did you just take that from me?
Commercial. I wonder if
Congratulations.
That's dope.
That's awesome.
Thank
Yo,
you.
Bobby, make sure Bless gets my email. You need to send me this music, man. I get you on New York radio.
Yes.
That's another thing.
No doubt. We'll look out for each other, my man.
No doubt.
Done.
Hervé, what you got going on, Hervé?
Well, season 5 of Snowfall got picked up a couple months ago, so we're waiting to shoot that. Yeah, so looking forward to that.
Okay.
You see Denzel face in all those Cintas commercials. Come on now.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yvonne, what you got going on, sis?
Well, the feature film I just filmed, Sneakerella, which is a live action musical for Disney Plus.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Come on.
Keep an eye out.
Knowing Yvonne, she had like that written on the wall somewhere, and she saw it and created that. Knowing Yvonne.
I did have a feature film that shot internationally with my husband in tow on my wall. Yes.
Yes.
Awesome.
That's what's up.
That's such a
Love it. Yes.
Well, I have this horror that I actually produced and lead in. That's
Come on, produce, lead.
Good, all right. Come on,
All the hats, girl.
Exactly.
Yes.
So I'm excited. So I'm like keeping that creative control. So it's exciting.
When does it come out?
Later this year.
Okay.
All right.
I'll keep everybody posted.
Yes.
And Lenny,
we
what you
watching
got?
you anyways.
I second Steph. I'm jumping into a bunch of producer roles now.
Nice.
Like there's a couple of projects I did before Ruthless happened that I'm pushing through post-production so we can start having a festival run. And
Come on.
I'm starting to write stuff myself as well. I got a series in the work.
Oh, that's what's up.
So yeah.
Okay. All
I'll be waiting on that phone call,
fires
Lenny.
over here.
Yes. I
Waiting on that phone call.
I love this. So
Len.
once again, it's been a pleasure having all of you. And
Don't skip Bobby.
Oh, wait. Oh, I know.
Well, she the host of the show. You know what I'm saying? She ready.
Bobby, tell everybody again what you got going on next. I know it's coming this summer.
June 22nd, David Makes Man on OWN. So,
All right,
thank you guys.
That's what's up. That's what's
Thank
up.
you,
That's what's
guys.
up, Bobby. That's what's up, Bobby.
Thank you.
And
So
Ruthless comes back in November for the people in the chat who are asking.
Ooh,
That's
that's
right.
the time for that's the time for Thanksgiving. Kill it.
That's right.
Thanksgiving.
Yes,
all over
chew
again.
on that.
Oh my God.
What's wrong with you?
Oh my God. So yeah, this has been a blast,
Oh,
man.
yes.
I knew it would be, Bobby, but damn, like my
You had no
Facebook was
idea.
hard, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I don't be lying. I don't be lying about my people. I don't be
you
lying
don't,
about my people.
you don't. So listen,
It's like it's ruthless. They know we ruthless.
oh yeah,
It's that period.
Y'all, I mean,
Period.
even though it's a drama, like it was pure comedy tonight. I loved it.
Yes.
Pure comedy. I loved every minute. I loved it.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
for,
Welcome to our world.
for those of you who live in New York, I'll have Bobby reach out to you. Y'all can come check out some of my sets. You know what I'm saying? You know, because I feel like I'm family now. So
You are, bro.
And for those on the
That
West
raccoon
Coast,
purple.
oh, there it is.
Yeah,
This is
right.
Omega Purple. That's what it is. Omega Purple.
Oh.
It's all good. It's all good. But and those of you on the West Coast, I come out there too. So I'll make sure Bobby lets you know when I'm out there as well. But it's again, he's the DJ. She's the actress. Doesn't do well without people like you coming out to support us, and we really appreciate you, for real.
Really. Thank you,
No
guys.
doubt.
All right. So I gotta have this last session, this last one-on-one with Bobby. So we're gonna let y'all go. But thanks again for coming out, and we really appreciate you. All right.
Love you, fam.
La ruthless familia.
Love y'all.
Yes, yes.
I'm gonna blow everybody out.
Trying to kick everybody out. Let's see.
Get me off of here, man.
Oh,
Get me out of here.
I get you out of here, bro.
Get me out of here, man.
All right, they don't know how to leave. I got you. There you go. Oh, man. Bobby, that was amazing. That was freaking amazing.
They are amazing. They are amazing.
They are, and there's nothing like going to work with people that you like.
Right. You never hear about this kind of stuff going on in Hollywood, Black Hollywood, or whatever. You never really hear about casts that really, really like one another the way that we like.
But it's funny. Now we've had the Ruthless cast on here, and we've had your Tyler Perry House of Pain barbershop cast, and the one common and you seem to love them just as much.
Yes.
So the one common denominator is you, and the reason I want to highlight that is because this is our season finale, y'all. We'll be back in August, but I just wanted to say that it's really been a beautiful, fun time with you, and every once in a while your kids come on, and even the pet fly that visits us.
We gotta name him.
Homer. All jokes aside, your energy, your love, and your spirit just comes across so strong to not only me, but I'm sure to our viewers as well. I've had people talk to me like, "Where'd you find this one from?" And she's amazing. And I saw her in this movie. I didn't realize it was her. I mean, so nothing but good things has been said to me about you in regards to this show. And again, it's an honor doing it with you. And I'm so glad. Remember that time we had lunch where you tried to blame me for letting you pick the spot. Remember in New Orleans? Yo, Bobby tried to blow me up on social media. See,
look, it was a trick. I just got hip to your trick, and I just alerted everybody what the new trick out on the streets was. My fiduciary duty.
That was a Jedi mind trick. That's all.
It was, definitely was. Not falling for it again.
But for real, sis, I just want to thank you. Like you're a movie star. You're a TV star. You didn't have to do a non-paying podcast with just a DJ. And I appreciate you. Don't get it twisted, y'all. By the time y'all see us next year, the next August, we're gonna be getting paid for this. But you gotta crawl before you walk, and we just put together some great shows, be able to show the sponsor like, hey, y'all need to get behind us because we kind of dope. We kind of dope with this.
Yeah. Well, I just gotta say I appreciate you too very much. And this was, you said I didn't have to do it, but something in me did. Like my spirit needed this. My soul needed this. Like everything about my life needed this, needed you. Since I've known you, you have been so valuable to my life. And I said this from the jump, out the gate. I said that you were so instrumental in reminding me of who I am and my truth.
Your greatness.
Yes. And you're so great at that. Not just for me, but particularly for women. You're such a great reminder. You hold such a wonderful mirror.
Ladies, don't take that the wrong way. It doesn't always mean for my selfish purposes.
No.
I got receipts to prove it. Speaking of which, Bobby, so even though I'm not going to see you on this show until August, we do want the people to know that you're going to be a special presenter on my 11th annual Heroines of Excellence Awards, which you can buy tickets now at Heroines of Excellence 2021.eventbrite.com. I'll be sending out the info on this particular fan page, but I just want to thank you for doing that and just lending your celebrity love and expertise and just fun-loving spirit to the event. We honor Black women women of color. We've been doing it for like the past 11 years, and it's truly an honor. And it's kind of cool because Bobby was my second host. She hosted the second year I had it, so it's kind of cool to see you back. And I'm going to announce this now because I haven't even talked to you about it. But for 2022, you're not going to be a host. You're not going to be a friend of the show. You're going to be an honoree. So I'm letting you know now. You're the first announced honoree for my 2022 DJ John Quick Heroines of Excellence Award because you are a heroine and you exude that Black excellence like every day, all the time. So
thank you so much. I'm honored. Thank you.
I'm gonna miss Thursday nights with you, man.
I know. But you know how we do.
We'll text. We'll be in that communication, so to speak. so, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, please share the page, share this video, and continue just to follow us, man, because we're just trying to build a brand here. And to build the brand, we need you. We need you to continue to promote and just help us out. We try to like push out to the world that Black excellence. You know what I'm saying? We've had such a wide variety of dope people on the show. Like
bonnet free.
Yeah, exactly. Bonnet free, puffy house shoe free, long booby free. Taking on the show, So let's just keep this going, and we will see y'all next August. Probably late August. We're gonna figure it out, but either way, thank you for making He's the DJ, She's the Actress a success so far, and we're gonna keep this stuff coming for you. So you know how we do, Bob. Let's get out of here.
Let's go.
DJ John Quick, Bobby Baker, DJ John Quick, Bobby Baker.
He's the DJ, she's the actress. He's the DJ, she's the actress. He's the DJ, she's the actress.
We out for real this time. See y'all later.